जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपीजना वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गिरिवरधारी। जय यशोदानंदना जय ब्रजनरंजना। जय यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव 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 जय कुंज बिहारी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंदा। चैतन्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Radhe Jaya Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Radhe Jaya Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Radhe Jaya Chota Radha Kala Chanji 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 Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jai Sudarshan Babu ki jai Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol जय पंचतत्व की जय। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव, जय जय गुरुदेव। निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि बोल। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। I say Gauranga, you say Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. I'll do. Prabhuji, you want to do? Jai Dhuni you can do. You can do Jai Dhuni. Jai Dhuni. Jai Om Vishwa.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stottara Sadashri Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nanta Kori Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Garadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Ki Jai. Brajabhumi Shri Vrindavan Dhama Ki Jai. Mayapur Navadvip Dhama Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Kalachandji Dhama Ki Jai. Gangamai Ki Jai. Jamunamai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Tulasi Marani Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the Samud devotees. All glories to the Samud devotees. All glories to the Samud devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Vanchakalpadrusa Kripa Sindhacha Patitanam Pavinabhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnava Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Mukhum karoti vachalam pangun langayate grim yat kripatam hamde Shri Gurudinitarnam Paramanandamadam Shri Chaitanyeshwaram Hari Om Tatsat. Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to Radha Kalachandji temple. Thank you so much. This is my first time giving class, Sunday class. So hopefully with your blessings, Radha Kalachandji and all the deities, Parampara's blessings, I can be instrumental in Krishna's hand so he can utilize this fallen body and mind and my intelligence to deliver this wonderful topic. And as you all are listening to this class, believe it or not, I am also going to listen to this class. Because if I think I am giving the class, then there is no value of sitting here also. So I'm thinking that Krishna will deliver this class, if he so desire, using this fallen body and my voice. So this sloka is from Srimad Bhagavatam. My Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapatak Swami Guru Maharaj, has been requesting us to read Srimad Bhagavatam, read scriptures. Whether it's your fan, if you like somebody, you like to read about it. Suppose you like a person, you want to know more and more about him. So Guru Maharaj was suggesting that if you want to know Krishna, if you are in Krishna consciousness, if you want to progress in Krishna consciousness, the more you know about Krishna, the more you come closer to Krishna. So he recommended that I should read Srimad Bhagavatam every day. And thanks to Guru Maharaj, because of who, I started reading Bhagavatam every day. Shri Radha Kalachanji ki jai. Chandan Yatra ki jai. So because of Guru Maharaj's blessings and instructions, somehow Krishna has blessed us with this sloka. I have been reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, different scriptures, different books of Srila Prabhupada. But this particular sloka, which we are going to talk about it today, this is like a punch, especially to me. I felt this sloka gave me a punch. And there must be some reason for this transformation in my mind. And I didn't want to forget this sloka at all in my life. So I requested that I give this class. So when I am making myself vulnerable in front of everybody, of course, when Krishna utilizes this fallen soul, it's a different story. But then I can never forget this sloka. I've been talking about it again and again. I can guarantee you one thing. After hearing this sloka, your life will fully transform. If there is something missing in their life, transformation, after listening to this sloka, it will completely transform, because the way Prahlad Maharaj delivered this particular sloka is very unique. It's like your mind will open completely from what we are doing. Some devotees already know, they're practicing, but I have been also practicing. But even for devotees, this is a wonderful sloka to remind themselves that what is the reality. So what we're going to do, my humble request to all of you, usually in class, first thing we'll say is turn off your phones. I'm going to request you to turn on your phones. Go to vedabase.org. Please, everybody. Please. Vedabase.org. Go to Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 7th text, 42 sloka. So you have 30 more seconds. You got it? Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 7th chapter, 42 text. Sukhaya dukhaya mokshaya. That's the sloka. 7742. 7th canto. 7th canto. So there are different cantos. So first canto, second canto, like that you will see 7th canto. Did you find? 7th canto, 7th chapter, 42 text. Did everybody get it? Anybody needs help? You got it? Awesome. 4-2, yeah. So sukhaya dukhaya mokshaya sankalpa iha karminaha sadapnotiyaya dukkham anihaya sukhavrita. Let's do the word-to-word meaning. Sukhaya, for achieving happiness by so-called higher standard of life. Dukkhaya mokshaya, for becoming free from misery. Sankalpa, the determination, iha, in this world. Karmina, of the living entity trying for economic development. Sada, always. Apnoti, achieves. Ihaya, by activity or ambition. Dukkham, only unhappiness. Anihaya, and from not desiring economic development. Sukha, by happiness. Avratha, covered. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Before we start reading the translation, I want to set the scene here, the whole stage. So for a minute, Jai Shri Shri Radha Kalaji ki jai. I was about to talk about Radha Kalaji, he manifested. So he's ready to participate. So what we are going to do, for a minute, think that this room is a research lab of Krishna, Radha Kalachandji. And you all are scientists about to do the research. And you know what is the topic? I will tell you the topic in a minute. So you are ready for this mission? Hang on one second, I'll tell you the exact topic. I'll read it as it is. So the topic is the research we are going to do on our desire to seek happiness and reduce distress. Can anybody repeat what I just said? Is it a good topic? Is it not what we are all doing all our life? Desire for happiness and diminish all this distress, right? So there are three things we are going to do together. We have limited time, but Krishna is time, so he will manifest everything. So first is discover what the topic is. Second, understand this topic. And third, how do we apply this understanding in our life? Are you all ready? You're sure? You're in research lab, topmost scientists. You're in Krishna's research lab. So now think about happiness. Some of you are born here, some of you have come from India. Is there any person in this room who can guarantee that he's happy from the birth till today? And he'll be happy till he dies? Can you raise your hand? Can you see anybody raising hand? So this is part one of the research. What does it tell you? So no one is happy? Are you sure nobody is happy in this room? So many handsome devotees, beautiful Matajis, children. She didn't even raise her hands. Okay, how about success in removing distress? How many of our people in this world, in this room, can guarantee that they were successful in removing their distress? Come on, raise your hand. You're all scientists, experts, you are solving a world problem. Some are IT, some are doctors, some are engineers, right? I have not seen any hand going up. Anybody online raising hands? I cannot see. So, do you all, as a team, do we all agree that nobody's happy, we cannot achieve happiness, and nobody can remove the distress? Can we come to that conclusion? Anybody has any challenging attitude on this topic? Anybody can challenge this? See, nobody raised the hand, so if you challenge, then I'm going to question you why you didn't raise the hand. You understand the point? So we understood the topic. What is the topic? Desire to seek happiness and diminish distress. What did we come to conclusion? Can somebody say what is the conclusion of our research? Right? So this is discovery part. We discovered the topic about happiness and distress. Now understanding part. For understanding part, let's hear from Srila Prabhupada from the translation. This particular sloka, Bhakta Prahlad. How old is Bhakta Prahlad? How old are you? Come here, please, if you don't mind. Please come here. Thank you so much for coming. What's your name? Rajeshwari Mataji ki jai. She is 7.5. Can you please stand up if you don't mind? She is 7.5. Imagine she is sitting here and giving class. Prahlad Maharaj was only 5. Can you imagine Prahlad Maharaj being 5? And you know where did Prahlad Maharaj learn all these things? Can anybody say? Where did he learn everything? In the womb. He was not even born. He learned everything. So he's sharing his knowledge with his friends. Not very interesting friends. You are all amazing devotees. You know who he was sharing knowledge with? Can you speak louder? Demons. He was also a son of a demon. And he was sharing this knowledge with all the demons. And demons were scratching their head. How do you know all this knowledge? Like, when did you learn all these things? We are demons. Nobody's demon in this room. We are all devotees. So now Prahlad Maharaj is talking about Krishna, talking about bhakti, talking about prayers. And then he started from text 1. I'm not going to cover all the text. That's your homework. We are jumping directly to text 42. So now let's hear the translation, what Prabhupada has given in translation, what Bhakta Prahlad is telling us. You will all please repeat after me. In this material world, every materialist desires to achieve happiness. Let's one more time, okay? In this material world, that means in this material world, every materialist, so are we all, even we are devotees, but mostly we are all materialist, right? Desires to achieve happiness. So what are we desiring? Desire to achieve happiness. And diminish his distress. We are also smart. We just did research on this. And Prahlad Maharaj is talking about the same topic. And therefore, he acts accordingly. So you all understood this? I'm sure you are much intelligent than anybody. So your audience are more powerful than the speaker always. But this is Krishna's message coming to us. So try to understand this. What everybody is doing in this world. According to this sloka, what is everybody doing? Can somebody say? In this material world, every materialist desires to achieve. What is our desire? To achieve happiness. Is there anybody in this room who is not desiring happiness and who is doing any other activities what is doing not for happiness? Or to diminish his distress? Any of your activities, if you look at it, is dovetailed towards only these two things. One, you want to achieve happiness. For that, you have a job, you want to make money, you want to save money for the retirement. She's maybe also thinking that, hey, I'll grow up and then I go to college. That's her desire. She's 700 year. And the guy who's in college, I said, I want to graduate and get a job. All this is, what is the goal actually? Is the goal job? Is goal to study in the college and pass exam? I don't think anybody has that desire. Otherwise, they'll never leave college. What is your desire in college? The desire is next level. You want to go to college so that you can finish your education and you get a degree, and after that, then you get a good job. Why job? Who wants to work? Nobody wants to work. You want to enjoy. Ask her. She wants to work? No. Right? Nobody wants to work. But why do you need job? For what? To make money. But after making money, what? Why do you want money? Huh? Right? So some people have, like recently there is a marriage, big marriage, billions of dollars they spend. He thought by spending this money, he'll be happy, everybody will be happy. So they're also doing this spending, they're billionaires, and they're seeking blessings of all the acharyas and all for happiness. That we want to serve you, please bless them. That this is an auspicious ceremony, please come and bless my, both the kids so that they can be happy. Isn't it? So what's the whole goal? What is this whole thing? And why do you save for 401k money? What is the idea? Imagine when you're 7.5-year-old, you're thinking about college, 10th pass, then college. After college, you think of good job. After job, you're thinking 401k retirement. So when I grow old, I'll be happy. And when you grow old, you're thinking, hey, I'm already old. I don't have teeth. I have so many problems. And I want to be happy. I hope somebody will invent something, some kind of invention where I can expand my life and I never die. Some of the people save their money for only hospital bills, to pay hospital bills. Prabhupada said that when we build house, along with house, if you build a house or a commercial place above certain square footage, you know what is the requirement in America? They ask you to put sprinkler system. Why? Why need a sprinkler system? You're buying a brand new house, you want to live there, but there is a threat that the house can be in fire and finish. So you're taking insurance. So you're taking a risk and staying in that house. Prabhupada said this. So every step there is a misery. But what is our plan? Are we not? Why did we come from America, India to America? What is the main reason? Please tell somebody. Prabhuji is saying to get better life. Some of you who have come from India, do you agree? India, China, Japan, wherever you come from. you come to America. Prabhupada said, there's big buildings, there's a nice infrastructure in America. And Indians think, oh, America, you're so lucky, you're in America. You know, like a lot of people, your friends might be thinking, oh, my brother, my uncle, my child, my friend, he's in America, he's so happy. And if you really ask me your life, I had 4 or 5 employees there doing everything. Here I have to do everything from A to Z. I'm not happy. Is it true or not? They think you're happy. But do you think you're happy? You're not happy. Nobody can be happy. We understood that. And we also want to remove the distress. We want to build a house for our family. We want to give, some savings to our parents and all. Are they happy by sending you money? You've been sending money to your parents and all. Are they really happy? You took care of them very nicely after coming to America. Are they really happy? No. So now let's get to the next one. I'll read this again and then I'll continue. In this material world, every materialistic desires to achieve happiness and diminish his distress. And therefore he acts accordingly. Actually, however, one is happy as long as one does not endeavor for happiness. No claps? Topmost secret Prahlad Maharaj is giving. Okay, I think you did not hear properly. So you repeat after me. Actually, however, so actually and however, okay? One is happy as long as one does not endeavor for happiness. Yeah, Harivo. Now the next part. As soon as one begins his activities for happiness, carefully, okay? His conditions of distress begins. No claps? Okay, one more drill, okay? Let's read it together a little bit faster so that you get it. Actually, however, one is happy as long as one does not endeavor for happiness. As soon as one begins his activities for happiness, his condition of distress begin. Radha Kalachandji ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So now you tell me, we are all trying to solve a problem. We are all trying to get happy. We are all trying to remove distress. That's the goal actually. There's nothing wrong in that. Our goal is to be happy, our family to be happy, our neighbors to be happy, our country to be happy. Some people are patriotic, some people are family oriented. That's our desire and goal. Our goal is to remove all the obstacles, all the miseries. But whatever method we are choosing, what are we doing? From beginning to end, what is happening? The minute you start that plan, that idea, I think I should join Elon Musk. He's a little bit friendly, flexible, richest guy in the planet. Then I'll be happy. I join Google, I'll be happy. I do this, I'll become doctor, I'll be happy. What are we doing? We are planning. But what's happening according to this sloka? You're planning, but what's happening? The result is coming as per your desire. Has anybody in the room got the result as per your desire? So what are we doing? There's something wrong we are doing. So all my life I was thinking, 51 years, I'm 51-year-old. I was thinking that every activity I was doing, everything I'm planning for my family, for my happiness, for my removing my distress, but the misery never ended. If I think about my life when I was in India, I was more happy. We had less debts, less headaches. So from there I started planning. America jayenge, pura life theek ho jayega. I think America, once I go to America, life will be set. I'm in America sitting. So many headaches. Trust me, so many headaches. I'm not happy. Honestly, I'm not happy. So this is what Prahlad Maharaj giving the top secret. Don't run for happiness. Don't run to remove the distress. Now everybody is thinking, then what we should do? Just sit at home, not do anything. Because anything we do, we cannot remove happiness. In fact, the minute we try to do something, our misery begins. We try to work towards happiness, it is happening opposite. Instead of getting happiness, you are getting distress. So if I tell you, you come and eat this nice prasad, and your stomach will be full, but you are eating that food and your stomach is paining. Will you eat that food again? But are we not eating again and again? Try to get this point. The point here is don't do this. Don't run after happiness. Don't run after removing distress. But can we do that? Can we really do that? You leave this room, already maybe you are planning so many things. I forgot that plan. Prabhuji is reminding me all the plans I have. After this class, I'll do that plan. So we go back to the same cycle again and again. In spite of hearing from the Acharya, in spite of hearing from the Gurus, we still go back to the same thing. Now we'll read the purport to understand the full thing. Every conditioned soul is bound by the laws of material nature. As described in Bhagavad Gita, Prakrite Kriyamanani Gune Karmani Sarvasa. Everyone has achieved a certain type of body given by material nature according to the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishvara Sarma Bhutanam Hideshu Arjuna Tisthati Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart. Where is Supreme Lord residing? Check your heart. Is there or not? Is there? Check. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wandering of all living entities who are seated as on machine made of the material energy. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Super Soul, is present in everyone's heart, and as the living entity desires, the Lord gives his facilities with which to work according to the ambition in different grades of bodies. The body is just like an instrument by which the living entity moves according to false desires. Remember this word, false desires, for happiness, and thus suffers the pangs of birth, death, old age, and disease. In different standards of life, everyone begins his activity with some plan and ambition, but actually, from the beginning of one's plan to the end, one does not derive any happiness. Can you all repeat this with me, please? Everyone begins his activities with some plan and ambition, but actually, from the beginning of one's plan to the end, one does not derive any happiness. Think about it more and more, okay? On the contrary, as soon as one begins acting according to his plan, his life of distress immediately begins. Okay, let me continue. Therefore, one should not be ambitious to dissipate the unhappy condition of life, for one cannot do anything about them. This is also one of very, very powerful. Let's read together. Therefore, one should not be ambitious to dissipate the unhappy conditions of life. For one cannot do anything about them. I'll read this. Ahankara vimudata kartaham iti manyate. Although one is acting according to false ambitions, he thinks he can improve his material conditions by his activities. This is very, very, very powerful statement from the Vedas. The Vedas enjoin that one should not try to increase happiness or decrease distress, for this is futile. No claps? You understand what Vedas are telling? Let's read it together. The Vedas enjoin that one should not try to increase happiness or decrease distress, for this is futile. Who can explain the meaning of futile? Prabhuji is saying pointless. Right? If you start digging here and expecting gold to come out within 1 feet, it will come? Maybe it will come. But if I tell there is $1 trillion worth of gold within this one brick, you break this right here, you will get $1 trillion of gold. Will it come? So if you keep trying, what is that you are doing? Your actions are all futile. So what is Vedas saying? The Vedas enjoins that one should not try to increase happiness or decrease distress, for this is futile. Tasyaiva hetu prayatenta kovida. One should work for, then what we should do? Answer is here. One should work for self-realization. Can we all say together? One should work for? One should work for? One should work for? One should work for? Not for economic development, which is impossible to improve. Without endeavor, one can get the amount of happiness and distress for which he is destined. Wow, interesting. One more time, claps, please. Earlier I am telling, don't waste your time for happiness. Don't waste your time for distress. But here it's saying, whatever is meant to come to you, it's destined, it will come to you, whether you do it or you don't do it. Can we read this? Without endeavor, one can get the amount of happiness and distress for which he is destined. And one cannot change this. Therefore, it is better to use one's time for advancement in the spiritual life of Krishna consciousness. One should not waste his valuable life as a human being. It is better to utilize this life for developing Krishna consciousness without ambitions for so-called happiness. Tell me, how many of you really feel that this sloka is a punch? Like Prahlad Maharaj has given us such a good gift. Hari Bol! Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now, so in the research lab, first thing what we did discovery. Did we all understand that it is only futile? To run after happiness and to remove distress is futile. Did all our scientists approve this discovery, understanding? Are we all successful in this research of Krishna's lab? Now what's next? So I give this example all the time. Suppose if I know how to lose weight. My doctor told me, you eat nice vegetables, you eat nice milk, proper said milk, and healthy food, and you will lose weight. So I read so many books about this. And whenever somebody talks to me, I say, I know everything about how to lose weight. You want to see my belly? And I tell them, in my refrigerator, everything is there. On my dining table, everything is there. But I look at it and I eat everything else. But I'm not eating the healthy food. So if you just see something, or just hear something, or know something, will it really help you to lose weight? I'll give one more example. You want to be Mike Tyson or like build muscles, six packs and all. You have read every book on the planet. You know so much knowledge, you can give classes and everybody invites you to give classes. And your belly is up, big. So you think, I have all the knowledge. You don't tell me. I know everything about how to lose weight, but you don't do anything. Will it help? Will knowledge really help? So what does it mean? Whatever we read, will it really help you if you don't practice? You all agree this is a very beautiful knowledge. We really got the wisdom. We understood the life's real secret. What you are doing is wrong. It's like I give an example. Suppose you are going from in a direction of east to find something. And some guy who is coming from east is saying, Baba, you are wasting your time. There is nothing, what you want to find is not in east. I'll give you the example reverse. He says, I'm going to west to find Krishna. He said, no, there is no Krishna on the west. You go east. You will find Krishna on the east. So if somebody who tells you go to east, giving the right direction at the right place, if you listen to that and walk towards that, will you benefit or not? But all your life you are going wrong direction. According to this sloka, we are actually going in wrong direction. But scriptures are giving us the right direction. If we can implement that in our life, will you get happiness? Prabhupada says, everything is perishable in this planet. Everything. Mughals, gone. British, gone. Roman Empire, gone. Are they existing right now? What happened? Where did they go? They were very powerful. They are existing right now on the planet? No. What is not perishable in the world? When the pralaya happens, even the whole world will get into water. We know that also. Our body is perishable. Our family is perishable. Nobody can be alive forever. So, do we really want to go after perishable things? If everything is perishable and if there is no non-perishable activity, no non-perishable world exists, then there is waste of time in reading scriptures. According to Prabhupada, there is non-perishable activities, the non-perishable world. There's a kingdom of God, Goloka Dham. Christians can go to kingdom of God. Islam can go to Krishna kingdom of God. Every religion talks about kingdom of God. What is that kingdom of God? Why we should go there? Mataji says eternal happiness. Do you all agree there is a place where you can get eternal happiness and this is not that place? There's no happiness on this world? There's no happiness here at all? Temporary. Prabhuji is very smart. Prabhupada did say there is happiness, there is distress, but it's temporary. And Prabhupada gives an example. Let's imagine now all our scientists, you are right in the middle of the ocean. Somehow you went to a cruise, nice celebrity cruise, and you accidentally fall down because you were trying to take selfie with the ocean and maybe sharks, and you were in the ocean and nobody saw that, it was late night. And now you're trying to save yourself. Every time you come out and take a breath, I say, I'm so happy. Thank God, I'm saved. Can you maintain that level of happiness and you'll be saved in the ocean? Can you swim across the ocean? What are the hurdles you have to deal with? So many hurdles, right? So our happiness in the material world is like that only. The so-called happiness is temporary. You come out of the ocean, but next minute you are back in the water. And if you say, I'll settle with this, no, there is shark coming, there is some other wonderful, hungry, jivasya jivanam is coming after you. So you cannot be happy. Some people say, I can manage even that also. Then Prabhupada says, even if you want to compromise with your so-called temporary happiness and sorrows, death is waiting for you. You cannot. Death will come, take you away. And when death takes you away, is there a guarantee next life you will become devotee and sit in Kalachanji and do prayers and listen to this class? Can anybody guarantee? Next time I'm coming right here with a more beautiful face, more strong, more rich, and I'll sit here and continue my prayers. Can you guarantee? You know what is the guarantee? The next birth is guarantee. Next time you're in the womb is guarantee. 9 months suffering is guarantee. That is guarantee. Death is guarantee. But coming back as a devotee and sitting in this room is only guaranteed by Krishna if you are in path of Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, it's not guaranteed. So I'm helping you with the guarantee also. It is guaranteed only if you progress in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, it is not guaranteed. There is no guarantee that you will even born like a human being. Who knows the sloka? Neha Bikramana Aswasti. Neha Bikramana Aswasti Pratyavadita with Swalpamivasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bharat. Krishna says, in this endeavor there is no loss or diminution. A little advancement in this path will save you from the greatest danger. And what is the greatest danger? Coming back as some 8.4 million species. Maybe you can born like dog or lizard. If you like Elon Musk so much and you are desperate to work for Elon Musk, and Krishna says, okay, next life, you're all because of all your activities in this life, all your karmas, you can only get dog's body. Stay around Elon Musk, no problem. Your desire will be fulfilled, but may not be in the body. But if you are in Krishna consciousness, if you practice this, follow Srila Prabhupada's orders, follow our spiritual master's orders, just live our life for them. Look at what Prabhupada has done. Prabhupada, do you think Prabhupada was very happy when he came to America? A 70-year-old gentleman, 70 plus, was he really happy? You know, he was also beaten. He went through so much. Some people tell that I go to Krishna every day, I go to Ram, I go to different gods and all. The first thing he asks is, Krishna, please protect me. Please make sure my job is safe. Please give me money. Please give me that. Please. Krishna is saying, Yaar, my mother was in jail. I came in the jail. Think about what Krishna's life is. Think about Lord Rama's life is. Rama's life, Rama was in Vanvasa. You are asking Krishna and Rama who are giving the example. Arjuna, Pandavas, Krishna was their friend. And what did Arjuna and Pandavas did? They were in Vanvasa for 14 years. Did they say, Krishna, remove this discount? We are your friends. We are family members. Why Vanvasa? You are God. You can take care of this. Prahlad Maharaj. Krishna, I got all the knowledge from the womb only. Why I have to suffer? Please remove the suffering. Why you are coming at the end? Almost at the climax you are coming. My father is throwing me from the hill. You are coming and catching me down. Why didn't you stop me at the top only? One thing common about all these devotees is they never complained. You know what they did? Their focus was self-realization. They were doing their activity. They were not dependent on the result of their activities. They were not controlled. Whether distress is coming, they were not disturbed. Whether happiness is coming, they were not disturbed. They were just doing their activities for the pleasure of Krishna. So we can do everything. You can do your job. You can do everything. Prabhupada says Krishna is number one, everything is zero. So we all in America, we know the math. All zeros without one has any value? But if you have many zeros, if you are a hero of zeros, but if you add one, what will happen? The number will keep increasing. So this is a secret. So one example I'll give you about, last example, there are so many examples I can give. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is considered as a topmost avatara. In every yuga, the purpose is to reach Krishna. Satyuga, the purpose was meditation. The average life was 100,000 years. Second came Treta Yuga. The average life was 10,000 years. The process was yajna. Then came Dwapar Yuga. The process was deity worship. And the age was almost 1,000 years. And every yuga, the demon is coming closer. First yuga, demon was in other planet. Second yuga, demon came in other country. Third yuga, demon came in the family. Kamsa, Duryodhana. Now we are in Kali Yuga. Where is the demon? So Krishna says, every yuga I come to annihilate the demons and protect my devotees. And he does that. He's coming every millennium after millennium to establish dharma. He does come. In Kali Yuga also Krishna is going to come. When? End of the Kali Yuga. But you know what he's going to do? Just chop everybody's head. But Krishna says, I come every time to protect my devotees also. Now, this era, now the demon entered us, and Krishna's promise is he'll kill demon and save the devotee. How is he going to do that? You tell me. How is he going to do? You know who came? Who is the Kali Yuga Avatara? Most merciful avatar of Krishna. Do you know who is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Why he is most merciful? See, every era the goal was to give Krishna, to achieve Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he said, take Krishna. Don't even have to do anything. Just come, stand in the line, and if you are the most fallen, you come in the line first and take Krishna. So who is most merciful? Among all the avatars, who is the most powerful avatar? Because every yuga, our goal is to reach there. And this yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Harir Nama, Harir Nama, Harir Nama Kevalam, in Kali Yuga. Kaleo Nasteva Nasteva Gatirannata. There is no other way. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Simple method. You can go to the highest planet, Goloka Vrindavan Dham. This is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving this gift to all of us. And to give you the practical example, how many of you have iPhone 15? Raise your hand, please. Can you trade this with iPhone 7? Those who don't know, they don't have. Our culture, our world today is, we want latest version. Who wants 1G? No, we want 5G. We want 10G. We want the latest iPhone, latest gadgets, latest car. If I give you the old car, if your dad gives you some Fiat and all, the rakhlo, aapi rakhlo, just keep it. We don't want it. You'll say that. You want everything latest. Who's the latest avatar right now for this yoga? How many of you really accepted him? Tell me. Please raise your hand if you 100% accepted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a supreme personality of Godhead and he is the savior. Wow, amazing. Jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. But if you have not, and if he is the latest avatar, and he is giving Krishna happily, freely, without any conditions, do you have any problem accepting him as a supreme personality of Godhead? My Guru Maharaj says, just by saying one time Gauranga, you will be relieved from more sins than you can ever do. Did you hear that? Just by saying Gauranga one time, you will be relieved from more sins than you can ever do. That's the power of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And you want to impress Gauranga Mahaprabhu, you have to impress who? Nityananda. So half of my class, before even begun, I given already, by Krishna's mercy, by singing what? And chanting the holy name. So can we all quickly sing Gauranga Nityananda? My time is up. I'm already 1 minute late. So you all understood the application part also? What is the application? Can you all say? Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you so much. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Harinam Sankadev ki jai.